Okay, so it's been exactly 4 weeks since I started on this project, this major project that had, it was so much hoarding, it basically was like a full-on scrapyard, which is funny. I'll tell you more about that. Maybe that was part of the intention. Anyways, let's see what we've accomplished in 4 weeks. So the outside's all clear now. Also, if you notice on the smaller house here, you'll see there's a brand new roof on there. You'll also notice when we come around to the big house, there's a brand new roof on it also. So looking really good with the brand new roofs. And you're gonna start to see a lot less stuff. So right here there was a motorhome that's now gone. This pile is down about 5 feet. I think it was at the top of the fence or even over the fence at one point, and this whole corner is all cleared out. So far we've taken, I think, approximately 50 tons or 100,000 pounds out of here, something like that. And you can see this area is very cleaned up. There was all kinds of stuff here. It's totally vacant now. And I know it's 50 tons or 100,000 pounds because we're going to either taking stuff to scrap yards or to the dump, and they weigh it. And so I've kind of been keeping track. So that's probably about where we're at, maybe a little bit over that. This corner over here is now totally cleaned up too, kind of by the road there. Even these little side sheds are being emptied out. Let me back up here and you can see kind of just how cleaned up this whole thing is. This was all just piled. I'm over 6 feet tall, and those piles were taller than me, most of them. So a lot's been done. Even this is kind of wood that we're kind of thinking about doing stuff with. Where this trailer full of scrap metal that we're about to haul out of here is, there was a huge fifth wheel trailer that we got out of here. So that's gone. And here, let me come over to the side here. You can kind of see the nice new roof here on the big house. Beautiful, nice new matching roof. Looks pretty cool. Matches the other 2-bedroom unit or 2-bedroom house. Now you can actually see the sheds back here. Before you really couldn't see them. They were too covered with junk. Some stuff's been thrown out over here. And yeah, this is just, it's almost like someone hit this with like a, also, I mean, not only are the piles gone, but it's almost like someone hit it with a disintegration ray from the top, because the piles that are left are so far diminished, like they're, you know, several feet are taken off of a lot of these piles. So let's just walk back here now. You'll still see there's quite a bit of stuff. Don't get me wrong, but this is from the leftover from the roofers. It's kind of a bummer, but that's okay. So anyways, we come over here, and you can see this. Remember when I walked back here before? I don't know, my video prior was pretty terrible, so hopefully this one's a little bit better. But these piles here were also quite high on the sides here, like just tons of stuff. So taking a lot of big heavy stuff out of here. Again, over 50 tons of stuff has come out. Some of the stuff that's left too, like this block and brick and chain link fence stuff, I'm going to keep that to use for landscaping, future landscaping. So some of that's going to be staying, and then a lot of the wood we're just going to burn in like a campfire out here. So but there's still some stuff, don't get me wrong, but it is definitely the big spots are quite diminished. So I'll continue to walk the property here. We even took a couple small things off the bottom of the property, which I'll show you here in a little bit. We took a big mattress out of there and a couch and stuff, but yeah, I mean, it still looks pretty bad when you look at it from this angle, but I'm telling you, it is, you couldn't even see through here before. So that's a big win. So anyways, let's walk down the property here. Since I did a full tour last time, we'll kind of do a full tour this time. Really haven't done too much in the interior, in the inside, except for on the small unit. Has new electric in it that's about 90% done, so it's got new electric in it, so yeah, that'll be nice. But now we're walking down the property here, and this is kind of the cool part, because we got like some nice views and stuff like that. Out there's the big meadow and a bunch of trees and all that. Lots of trees on the property too. But so we're just kind of walking down here. There's the fence line. Yeah, kind of a more slopey downhill than I remember, actually. It's probably because I'm walking on a different part than I did last time. Anyway. And it rained pretty good yesterday, so pretty hard for a while, so the new roofs actually got to be tested out, and yeah, working like a charm, so that's good. Figured they would, as professional roofing guys. So. All right, there we go. And now we're at the bottom of the property here. This is kind of the similar route that I took last time. So let's see here. Yeah, so most of the junk down here we haven't gotten yet. We've been tackling all the top stuff first. That's kind of been the main goal, and we're going to stay on that till we get that taken care of. Then we'll come down here. Now occasionally we'll come down here if we needed, like we had a trash haul, and there's really not much trash left on the top. But we wanted to fill our trash haul, so we came down here because we knew there was a couch and a big like king bed mattress that was just laying out here, so we loaded those up, or loaded some of it up. I think there might be still another couch down here. Yeah, you can tell we've been down here because those pallets were not leaned up against that vehicle last time I was down here. Still a bunch of stuff. Here's some old bathtubs and junk. We did take a bunch, or quite a few of the broken TVs out of here too, which we're coming up to. Yeah, here's that other couch. Here's where the mattress and other pieces of couch were. Here's where we took some of the old TVs out. But yeah, we still have quite a bit to do down here, but this is nothing, nothing compared to the top. Even compared to the top still, this is nothing. But yeah, we'll be getting to that. So I'm just gonna walk back the similar trail, just so it's the same as last time. I'll show the swing set area again, although we've done nothing with it, just to show you what's still going on there. And we are getting there's another old half a vehicle or half a truck or something. That other one is actually a full vehicle. That's like the whole car that has to come out of here. No way is it going to be operational. So here's the big swing set area and all that jazz. There's probably really no need to go inside the buildings. I guess I will, just to complete the circuit here, but I really haven't done anything in them except for since last time I took the video, I don't think, except for the new electricity, and then I don't know if the carpet was pulled out of the big unit when I did the first video or not. It may not have been, so I'll show you that, because that was a big job just to pull out all the carpet. So here's the smaller 2-bedroom unit. Get a little idea. Really cute, cool fireplace, cool ceiling, little upstairs loft. Anyways, this is going to be the new bathroom. This is the old bathroom there, existing bathroom, and then this is the second bedroom. So now let's head over to the other unit real quick. That's going to take me a second. I didn't have the door unlocked. Here's this 2-bedroom unit. It's gonna be nice. The other cool thing since last time is we had set out a bunch of, like, you know, mouse traps and, you know, critter containment type of things, and nothing. I mean, we had set out, had the exterminator set out so many traps and things to contain, you know, mice and stuff like that, and not one thing has been found in any trap, and so that's really good news. Definitely digging that. That's huge, because I thought that might be like a potential problem given the state of the place, but no, pretty good. So yeah, no leaks anymore. This is where it was leaking, but it's not leaking anymore. So obviously we'll have some ceiling repair to do. Yeah, that's gonna be a bathroom, I guess. And just kitchen, massive pantry, but that's probably gonna be completely redone, I'm thinking. Here's the master bedroom. Really weird side cabinets here, just bizarre. Anyway, yeah. And then this is the master bedroom. See, there's just nothing in the traps, which is kind of cool. And yeah, here's the outside bay window and all that jazz. And yeah, you're basically walking out and you're gonna be done with the tour here. Turn these lights off though.